Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Speak Smart English. I'm so happy you're here with us today. Whether you're joining us for the first time or you're a regular listener, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hey everyone, great to be back. I was just telling Lena before we started recording that this topic today is honestly one of my favorites. I use what we're teaching today like 10 times every single day.
Same. And you know what's funny, Steve? When I first started learning English, I thought the word no was so simple. Like, okay, it just means you have information about something. Done. Easy. But I was so wrong.
So wrong! That's the thing about English. The most common words actually have the most uses, and no is a perfect example. Today, we're going to show you 5 powerful ways to use this one word.
By the end of today's episode, you'll be able to use no naturally in conversations, understand the difference between no and know how to, and sound much more fluent when you speak English every day. And here's a question for all of you listening right now. Write your answer in the comments. How many times a day do you think you use the word no in your own language? Go ahead, leave a number in the comments. We'd love to see your answers. I love that question. And while you're at it, if you haven't already, please subscribe to Speak Smart English so you never miss an episode. We come out with new content every week, and we want you to be part of this growing family.
All right, let's not wait any longer. Let's jump into today's lesson and start with the basics of no.
Okay, so let's start with the most basic use of no. The structure is simple. Subject plus no plus object. For example, I know the answer. She knows my name. They know this city very well. See how simple that is?
Exactly. And here are some more everyday examples. I know your brother. He knows 3 languages. We know that restaurant. The food is amazing. Do you know what time it is?
I love that last one. Do you know what time it is? I use that one all the time when I don't want to be too direct. It sounds so much more polite than just saying, "What time is it?"
Great point, Lena. And now here's something really important. Know is a stative verb. That means we don't use it in the continuous form. So we never say, I am knowing. Never. That's one of the biggest mistakes we see.
Right. You don't say, "I am knowing the answer." You say, "I know the answer." Always. No ing form for no. Can you practice that right now? Say it out loud. I know the answer. Say it again. I know the answer.
Perfect. Now for the negative form, it's just don't know or doesn't know. I don't know his name. She doesn't know about the meeting. We don't know what happened. Super simple.
Hey, listeners, can you write one sentence in the comments using "I don't know"? Make it about your real life, something you genuinely don't know. We'll read them next episode.
So to summarize this section, know means to have information or be familiar with something. Use it as subject plus know plus object. Never say knowing in the present continuous. And the negative is simply don't know.
All right, now let's talk about something that confuses a lot of English learners. The difference between know and know how to. These are actually very different, and it's really important to get them right.
Yes. Know is for facts and information, but know how to is for skills and abilities. Let me give you some examples. I know French. That means I have knowledge of the French language. But I know how to speak French. That means I have the skill and ability to actually speak it.
Here's another great one. She knows the recipe. She has the information. Maybe she memorized it. She knows how to cook. She has the skill. She can actually do it. See the difference?
And in real life conversations, you'll hear things like, "Do you know how to drive? I don't know how to swim. He knows how to fix computers." These are all about skills and abilities.
Now, let's compare formal and informal. In formal English, you might say, I'm not familiar with that process. But in everyday conversation, you just say,
I don't know how to do that. Much simpler, much more natural.
Here's a quick practice activity for you. I'm going to say a skill, and you say the full sentence. Ready? Cooking. Say it. I know how to cook. Driving. I know how to drive. Swimming. I know how to swim.
Now, here are 3 tips. First, use know for facts, names, places, and information. Second, use know how to for skills you can perform. Third, both are correct in different situations, so choose based on what you mean.
Write your own example in the comments. Tell us, what's something you know how to do really well? We want to know your skills. Review. Know for information, know how to for skills. Both are incredibly useful every single day.
Okay, here's the third and honestly my favorite use of know, and that's using it in expressions and phrases. English is full of amazing expressions with know, and they'll make your English sound so natural.
Let's start with, you know? This is used in conversation to check understanding or to fill a pause. It was really hot, you know? Or I was tired, you know what I mean? Native speakers use this constantly in casual conversation.
Then we have I know, right? This is used when you completely agree with someone. If someone says, that movie was amazing, you say, I know, right? It's so natural and so common, especially among friends.
And as far as I know, this is brilliant for when you're not 100% sure. As far as I know, the meeting is at 3 p.m. As far as I know, she's still working there. It shows you're being honest that you might not have the full picture.
A really important one for politeness. I don't know if you know this, but this is a very polite way to share information without making someone feel embarrassed. I don't know if you know this, but the office is closed tomorrow. So gentle, so polite.
For tone and delivery, when you say, you know, in conversation, say it softly and naturally. Don't stress it. And I know, right? Should sound enthusiastic and warm, like you're genuinely connecting with someone.
Let me practice with you right now. I'll say something and you respond with, I know, right? Ready? English is so interesting. You say, I know, right? Perfect. Again, this podcast is so helpful. I know, right? Love it.
Speak those phrases out loud every day. Put them in real conversations. Tell us in the comments, which expression with know is your favorite? You know? Or I know, right? Or as far as I know? Let us know below. The structure to remember: expressions with know make your English sound natural and fluent.
Okay, it's time to talk about mistakes. And I have to be honest, I made all of these mistakes when I was learning English. So don't feel bad if you recognize yourself here. We've all been there.
Mistake number 1, saying, I am knowing. Wrong. I am knowing the answer. Incorrect. I know the answer. Correct. Remember, know is a stative verb, no continuous form. Ever. Why? Because stative verbs describe states, not actions. You can't be in the process of knowing something.
Mistake number 2, confusing know and know about. I know him means he's familiar to me. Maybe we've met. I know about him means I have information about him, but maybe we've never met. I know Tom Cruise. No, you probably don't. I know about Tom Cruise. Yes, you know who he is.
That one always makes me laugh. Mistake number 3, saying, I know to swim instead of I know how to swim. I know to swim? Incorrect. I know how to swim. Correct. Always include how to when you're talking about a skill or ability.
And mistake number 4, using know instead of meet or find out. Don't say, I want to know you better, when you mean, I want to get to know you better. And don't say, I knew the news yesterday. Say, I found out the news yesterday. Big difference.
Better alternatives? Instead of I am knowing, say I know. Instead of I know to drive, say I know how to drive. Instead of I knew it yesterday, say I found out yesterday. Practice those right now. Say them out loud. And remember, making mistakes is how you learn. Every mistake brings you one step closer to fluency. We're proud of you for practicing. Don't let fear of mistakes stop you from speaking. Great section. The most important thing, know am knowing. Always know how to for skills, and don't mix up know with find out. You've got this, everyone.
Okay, it's practice time. This is my favorite part. I'm going to give you 2 sentences, and you choose the correct one. Say your answer out loud. Don't just think it, actually say it.
Situation 1. Which is correct? A, I am knowing the answer. B, I know the answer. The answer is B. I know the answer. Remember, no continuous form for stative verbs.
Situation 2.
A, she know how to dance. B, she knows how to dance. The answer is B. With he, she, it, we always add an S. She knows how to dance. Try saying it. She knows how to dance. Situation 3. A, I know about that restaurant. It's great. B, I am knowing that restaurant. It's great. Clearly A. I know about that restaurant. It's great. Perfect use of know about for sharing information.
Situation 4.
A, do you know how to use this app? B, do you know to use this app? The answer is A. Always know how to for skills. Do you know how to use this app? So natural, so correct. Now here's your challenge. Create your own sentence using one of today's expressions. I know how to, or as far as I know, or I know, right? Write it in the comments. We genuinely read every single comment.
And remember, a slightly imperfect sentence that you actually say is worth 1,000 perfect sentences you keep in your head. Real conversation over perfection, always.
Exactly. Speak English, make mistakes, learn, grow, repeat. That's the Speak Smart English way.
Wow, what an amazing episode today. I'm so proud of everyone who made it to the end. You just leveled up your English in a big way. Let's quickly review everything we covered today about the incredible verb know.
We covered 3 main things today. First, the basic use of know for facts, information, and familiarity. Second, know how to for skills and abilities. Third, amazing everyday expressions like you know, I know, right? And as far as I know.
And you also learned 4 common mistakes to avoid. Know am knowing. Always know how to for skills. Don't confuse know and know about. And use found out for discovering new information. That's so much value in one episode.
Here's a reflective question for you. Think about your day tomorrow. How many times do you think you'll use the word know now that you understand it so much better? Write your prediction in the comments. We'd love to know.
And if today's episode helped you, please give us a like. Share this with a friend who's learning English. Leave us a comment with your practice sentences. And make sure you're subscribed to Speak Smart English so you never miss an episode. Your support means everything to us.
You are all doing an incredible job. Learning a language is not easy, but you show up, you practice, and you keep going. That's what makes you amazing. We believe in every single one of you.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep growing. We'll see you in the next episode of Speak Smart English, where we take you from day 1 all the way to fluency.
Thanks for being here, everyone. You're the best community in the world. Until next time, keep speaking, keep smiling, and see you next time.